Today's message is going to be for someone that may still be in the thick of it. Whatever this is, it just doesn't feel like it's over yet. The storm isn't over yet. And so it may be difficult to see on the other side of the storm because the storm isn't over yet. So if you're healing from heartbreak, if you're healing from a situation, I do feel like angels are gathering around you to help heal and comfort you during this time, right? As you go through the thick of it. So I don't know who this message is for, but that's what was put on my heart to say. And so I just said it. Welcome back to my channel, new and returning subscribers. Today is all about collective messages. TT here, your friendly psychic medium. I'll be seeing what's coming in for you. So be sure to click the like button. Comment down below. Subscribe, turn on your bell notifications so you're notified of when I go live. Let's talk about it. What are we talking about? I think y'all keep getting this card, collective. Wish granted. The outcome may not be exactly what you wanted, but it's what you need. Bottom of the deck, we have go your own way. Trust your intuition and embrace individuality, paving your path with courage and authenticity. Yeah, going your own way. So this is what you asked for. All right, you wanted to go your own way. You wanted to do your own thing, and you got exactly what you wished for. So collective, there's something that you wished for maybe while you were going through a storm. Something was unfair. It wasn't balanced. And you wanted equality. You wanted love. You wanted the same type of love that you give out to be received. And so you made an executive decision to walk away. Because you know your worth with the scales, and you know what you deserve. Okay? And so now that you're going through the storm and things aren't rainbows and lollipops yet, and it still feels like every single day there's something new, every single day there's something crazy going on. It's a difficult situation day after day in and day out. Life is lifing, right? Your angels are coming through saying, keep going, almost there. Persist with faith, for you are on the brink of a breakthrough. Your efforts are about to bear fruit. So if you've been feeling like, I don't know, I want to give up, go back to the strip club, go back to that, go back to this, because it feels like it's easier. This is a strong confirmation for someone. Maybe you're being guided to go in a different direction in life. If it's not about love, it may be just you kind of branching out and exploring others. Maybe you're meant to create the lane where others can find you. There's something along the lines of that. If you wish that, or if you wish that, is it karma? No, it's not saying that you may have wished that. It's like you wish that you go in your own way, that everything, God handles it, sees it fit, how to handle a situation and so forth. God is seeing it fit. Source is seeing it fit. And walking away hoping that someone realizes what they could lose is not really you giving it to God. It's actually you putting it on pause and using God as the weapon to punish someone so you can have it your way. So there's a sense of entitlement also that's here. When you walked away, you wished that everything and everyone get what they got coming to them. And if it's not going your way, that may mean that the only thing that was justifiable here was you deciding if you wanted to stay or go. Everything else, as far as how you felt you were treated, what another person did, is outside of your jurisdiction. And when you let that person go, you set them free as well. Y'all set each other free. So if you feel like, well, that shouldn't be allowed or this shouldn't be allowed, hey, we don't get to make the rules here. Collective. And a lot of times you'll hear that. You'll hear, don't even worry about it. God's gonna get this person. Da, 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 because God knows your heart. A lot of people come to spirituality, and I see it time and time again where they felt like they had to walk away, but they walked away because they wanted their absence to invoke change in other people. They were playing God with these God complexes that they brought from the church over here into spirituality. And they can't discern the difference if it hit them in the ass or not. So it's not fun. So when they get out here, it ain't fun. Because they still hurting and the situation still remaining the same. And so they run back to God or what made them feel safe. The pain, no matter where they go, they're going to see that the pain is still going to be there, because the pain is something that only the person, you, can change. So I feel like in this situation, it's bittersweet. Nobody wants to hear that the person that put them in a pretzel and damn near did the worst to them was meant to do that. Nobody wants to hear that. They're not prepared to come out of that trauma, and that's the first thing they have to hear from somebody. That there was some type of purpose behind them being folded into a pretzel and dragged 3 ways on Sunday. There's no solace for that, and that's why it's levels to it. Because you're not going to tell a kid in kindergarten that even after they spend these 8 years, what is it? I'm not going to tell a kid in kindergarten after they spend 12 years of their life in an education system that they're still going to come out graduated with a degree that they can't use to really have the life that they envision or imagine when they were in kindergarten. You don't get that. All those times they sat there and did PowerPoints and had parent teacher bring your parents to school day when they said they wanted to be an astronaut, that the likeliness of that was slim. They're not prepared to hear that reality. That's exactly what I'm seeing here. As adults, we become children again. And if it took 12 years to graduate a traditional education system, what possesses people to believe that they're going to come right out of an awakening and have that shit figured out in 3 weeks, have that shit figured out in 10 years, when the average school system takes about 12, 14 years. And then if you go off to college, that's another amount of years. And so the reality of it is, waiting is comfortable. But if you're at that phase as an adult where you feel like, I don't got that many years to waste, I don't got 14 years in the back, the reason why you feel like you don't got it is because you ain't taking care of yourself now. You should be aging backwards. Y'all should be Benjamin Button out here. Y'all supposed to be late bloomers. You're on time. You're not late. Somewhere along the line, there's belief systems and conditions where you believe that it was supposed to happen right out the door because that's what you were told. That's the excitement that was driven into it. That's the expectation. Entitlements are given, but they only carry you a certain way to a certain point in life. Then you have to switch over into faith, and then you have to be introduced to different levels of conviction, right? Belief is fickle. You can believe something today and tomorrow have something traumatic happen to you, and your belief is shifted. Faith that no matter what, this too shall pass. Whatever you go through in life, you look at it from a different lens. This is about perspective. I feel like this is about perspective collective and this notion on how things are to be received, when, where, how, in a microwave society. It's only getting worse. And if you lack patience, what do you think the next generation is going to do? The cycle is going to repeat itself. So, so every time you let go and you feel like all I have to do is keep letting go and keep letting go, I keep saying almost there. This shit is starting to feel like a scam. That's because you're actually being asked to go inward, go within, learn things about yourself, explore aspects of yourself. You don't want to do that work. And you can't tell me that you do, because energy doesn't lie. It just don't. Shit ain't easy. Let me see my lighter. Oh, I found a lighter, y'all. Since life be life, and we're gonna use 78. Queen of Cups in reverse. The Knight of Wands in reverse. The Ten of Cups. Yeah. So pretty much someone's gonna come in and this is like jumping from the frying pan, wanting to get out of that situation so bad, and jumping right into the fire. Nine of Swords. Right into the fire. And it comes from, there's some type of emotion. There's something unhealed here. How do we jump to I just want to be happy? When you wish, I don't care about all of that. I just want to be happy. I just want peace. I just want joy. I just want to enjoy my life. How do you think people get to the point of being happy and enjoying their life? They went through shit. pretty much. That's really how you just don't. I don't care what nobody say. Seems like the rejection. Tired of being like rejected, disappointed. You're tired of hearing sorry. Yeah, collective, I don't know. What's coming in for you is someone that wants you to take a risk. But you aren't the only person that they're not the only person on their roster. So someone's trying to figure out a way how to conquer you. Then you have another person that is reminiscing with you about you. Then you have spirit that's asking you. It's kind of because you're Capricorn. You're like stuck like a rock stuck in a hard place here. Two choices. Trying to determine. Temperance is here saying, read the room, collector. Read the motherfucking room. You're almost there. Yeah. I saw the light. And here's where you have to let go of this idea. You have to let go of this notion that if it's like, well, what if I turn down these options and the person that I really want or what I really want doesn't come in? Right? The truth of the matter is, the opportunity is not outside of you. You already supposed to have it inside of you. You're already supposed to be doing it. You're already supposed to be living like that. So you can attract what you are, not the other way around. This is saying that you haven't been living in the same frequency of what it is that you say you want. There's no other way to flip that. Take it how you want. You haven't been living that way. And so what's coming for you is an opportunity for you to see that everything you're looking for, you already got it. And if you're looking around your house, and you're looking around wherever you are, like, where is it? I don't see it. Then this message is definitely for your ass. Because you ain't going to be able to fake it into this level, this new level, this portal. You ain't going to be able to go through it. You ain't going to be able to go through this portal. You ain't going to be able to climb this ladder. You ain't. Because your barcode ain't going to pass. It's like you don't have. You can make it into rooms with people that do have it. You can mix and mingle with them. But you won't have access to that door. Just because you make it in the club, however you made it into the club, where it's like, I get invited to this, or I'm able to come here, or I'm able to do that. Just because you made it in there doesn't mean that you are one of them. It doesn't mean that you have it too. It means that this is like imposter. And you're going to constantly feel denied. You're going to constantly feel like there's something missing. And it's because you didn't put in that work. Gotta put in that work. So let's get your closing messages. But you're almost there. You're knocking at the door. And Spirit is saying, you know, keep on knocking. That's not how you get in, boo. How you get in. I hear your wishes. I know what you want. Right? There's a special, unique way and path to get to this point that was made just for you. And it's the one with the least karma. It's the one with the least resistance. But you got to discover what that is. And the only way to discover what that is to go within. Right? The better you understand yourself, the more you gain access. All access pass. See this? All access pass to the starlight. Okay, so that's what I have for you, collective. Let's get your closing message. I'm gonna leave you with this. The days of saying I'm with her, I'm with him, and getting into these spaces is over. The Piscean age is over. It's about who you are, not who you know. I think it's official to say, if you were if you were kept out of certain spaces and stuff like that spiritually, yeah, that means that you're going to become a gatekeeper. That may be one of your soul your soul purposes is to gatekeep something. Magic manifesting. I told you. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. Told you. Stay focused. What it say at the bottom of your deck? Almost there. Isis, stay focused. Now really do some research on Isis, okay? Alright, you may be a descendant from Isis, or you are the Isis energy itself expressed through consciousness. We have faith. We talked about faith, humanity, and benevolence. Like, you maybe really be Isis for real. All right. Isis consciousness is in a lot of people. So if you ever resonated with her and felt like, you know, I feel like this was me in past lives. No, it's you in all lives. Okay, that means that you have a strong deity energy. Okay. Yeah, deity, God body. You need to watch the movie, the song. This is the song God Body by Nico. Humanity and benevolence. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. I told you, faith. Told you belief is fickle. But faith restores. We have soul expansion. So yeah, your soul isn't quite ready to expand, and that's why the door isn't open to you. You feel me? Hold on. Hello? Okay. Yeah, I'm coming. I'm opening it now. All right. So yeah, your faith in humanity is being restored right now. And it's important that you let this thing happen. You understand? All right, y'all. Love you. And I'll see you in the next one. TT out.